Saladino. I built the healthiest house to live to 120.
What's up, guys? Welcome to my house in Costa Rica. Yes, this is the Paul Saladino house tour. I've always wanted to do this, and I've always been a little scared of doing this, but I'm going to show
him and his dog. That's all that I really noticed. The loneliness, the emptiness. It's hard to even focus on the house. Looks like a good house.
By the way, Sverige has admitted he cannot mentally handle being alone. And as soon as a girlfriend dumps him, he immediately has to go get another girlfriend because he needs to be validated by other people. So with Sverige as a narcissist, every accusation is an admission. Sverige is lonely, and he assumes everyone else is lonely.
So,
you my house. As you can
I also want to add, obviously, that there is no such thing as a healthy house. It should be clear, but maybe it isn't to everybody, seeing as health cannot come from a man-made building. No matter how the building looks like, it's impossible.
see here, I've got a pretty amazing view. So we'll look out here. There's an amazing river below my house. This is where I want to live in Costa Rica. I want people to see the ocean, but I want to be in the jungle. So I basically have a tree house, and I'm going to take you to my tree house. There's a lot of things in my...
That's great. Such a view, living in the jungle, close to the sea. What else can you wish for?
quaint bachelor pad treehouse that are specific that I've changed to make it a little healthier environment for me to live in. So I hope you guys will find value in this. Let's go.
Bachelor pad. Okay.
Oh, come on. So we're going to come back to the pool at the end. Just so you guys know, this is a long time to build, and I built this specifically. So stay tuned. I will tell you all about the pool, and I will jump from up there at the end of the video. So I've got an outdoor gym here.
Yeah, this is pretty much what I expected. He's living kind of like a modern teenager. Obviously, teenagers in nature don't live like that. And in your 20s, you already have a lot of children. Really no offense to Paul whatsoever, but Paul, you're what, 45, 6 or something in your late 40s now? And nobody cares if you can jump off a roof or go to the gym or skateboard and surf. You're 40 something. At this point in your life, you should have naturally over 10 children, and you should be showing what your children are up to.
Bottom level, outdoor gym. I hate LED lights, guys. I hate being indoors for working out. When I'm outside like this, I get infrared light. I get ultraviolet light. And if I want to be in the shade, I can be in here under the awning, under the ceiling, and I'm still getting infrared light.
Oh, this is all good. It's just that, look, you're showing us this house, but it's just an empty shell because there's nothing inside. Because
I don't know what he means by getting infrared light. Infrared is everywhere. You get infrared light if it's warm. He lives in Costa Rica. Assuming he's not, like, he doesn't have air conditioning on, he's getting infrared. Like, what does he mean by that?
as human beings build, especially these kind of bigger houses, because they want to have a family in there, they want to raise their children there. I did read some comments. There were a lot of people who said, yeah, it's a cool house, but no children, no family. It looks empty. It looks unfulfilling, literally and figuratively also, because it hasn't been filled. It is really empty. Think about it. You can live in the most luxurious house on earth, have the best view, whatever. When you're alone, I don't know if he's alone actually. He has a child, but the child doesn't live with him, probably with the ex or whatever. Maybe he has a new girlfriend, because he replied to this comment of one of the guys and said, I'm working on it. So that's cool. I'm not saying, again, anything against the guy whatsoever, but right now you're presenting us this house, and all that I see really is sadness and emptiness.
Listen to my podcast with Tristan Scott. You heard that infrared light is essential for human health. I think so many of us are deficient in infrared light because we're living in buildings with glass. We're not getting outside. So I love working out outdoors. In Costa Rica,
he literally doesn't know what infrared is. Buy a thermal camera. Infrared is everywhere. What an idiot.
Yeah, and this is all great. Not the working out, but the light, of course. That's why people do. I think about it. People do red light sauna therapies, so to speak, when in reality it's literally just replicating, which you can't, but you're trying to imitate sunbathing, red light and sweating in the sun, literally sunbathing in summer. That's it. But they do it artificially, and then they go out into the sun and put on sunscreen. But then they try to imitate it. Same as people eating fake meat. They want the meat, but they eat fake meat. Same thing. Paul is different in that sense as far as that goes. He understands a lot. I like what he promotes overall, but you can do your red light, whatever you see as healthy. At the end of the day, you're never going to live to 120. You can't. Because the sadness alone is going to kill you. The loneliness.
it's hot. I got some fans. Let me show you some of my favorite stuff in the gym. So, punching bag is my favorite. Obviously, it's well used. It's definitely been through a lot of this week. It's probably time for a new one. And every day I'm doing this, I feel like it's pinata. I feel like maybe I'm getting lucky, and it's just going to absolutely explode when I kick it or punch it. And that's going to be super fun. So we'll see. Let's just roll dice right now and see if it explodes. You guys ready? Nope. Okay, let's find another day. But that's one of my favorite. I love hitting punching bags. It's my favorite thing. I just love movement. I did jiu-jitsu when I was in medical school. I'm super rusty at that. I'm super rusty at boxing and kickboxing, but I love that movement. I love balance things. So I got all kinds of balance boards in the house. It's harder than it looks. All right, box jumps, obviously. We'll do a box jumping for you guys in a second. Pair of lats, another balance board, sprint treadmill. One of my favorite things is the Nordic bench. This hurts, guys. The Nordic bench freaking hurts. That's amazing. And it really trains my hamstrings. I like functional.
You know that he wouldn't be doing any of this nonsense if he had children. He wouldn't even go and surf. Think about it. He goes and surfs for hours, as far as I know, in the morning and at noon. He would rather just teach his son, whatever, daughter, ideally more.
Yes, because your children won't ever have any hobbies and they'll just sit around doing nothing. Right.
Children something, watch them do something. It's an emptiness that he's trying to fill. Everything that Paul Saladino shows you in his videos is what he wouldn't be doing whatsoever. Yeah, he would still focus on healthy eating and do his nutrition podcasts, whatever, but he would not be doing any of this. No skateboarding, surfing, working out, swimming, because it's an emptiness that he's trying to fill. Once you have children, you realize that it's all not.
Yes, the only reason you ever have any hobbies or enjoy anything is because you have an emptiness you're trying to fill. As soon as you have children, you'll have no interest in doing anything and you'll just sit still looking at a blank wall.
Nonsense. You don't even think about it anymore. You don't want to focus on it. You have no time for it, as in you don't even want to make time for it because it's empty. The stupid working out else there with the weights, it's all nonsense at the end of the day. It's all irrelevant. It's unfulfilling.
Would you rather fight Saladino or Sverige? Well, considering Sverige is like a truly, truly horrible human being, and there's very good evidence to suggest he's a pedophile, I think I'd preferentially fight Sverige, but why not both? I could fight both of them at the same time. It's not like Sverige could do anything, and Paul can't really do anything either. He's weaker than most women who lift.
All right, so I didn't introduce you guys to Zach. This is probably the most important part of the house.
Zach, his son, the most important part of the house. Oh my god, man. Oh, this went from sad to just pure depression, man. Oh my god, Paul must be really depressed. No matter what you eat, you can drink blood and eat liver all day. You cannot be happy living like this with a dog. It's impossible. There's no diet or anything that can actually make you happy when you're in your 40s without a family, with a dog. And he said it's the most important part because he sees him as his son. Oh, this is really bad.
Zach is 2 years old. He's a Belgian Malinois, and he only eats raw meat, right? Isn't that right?
Yeah, but why don't you eat raw meat, Paul? I don't get it. You eat some raw meat. Yeah, he eats raw liver. That's good. I don't get really why he cooks the meat.
He's a guard dog. He's a very loving guard dog. He probably wouldn't hurt anyone, but he looks intimidating. We gotta defend all of the honey and meat in this house. We gotta have a good guard dog for that. Zach is here to protect me from Big Pharma and Big Food, so Kraft, Nestle, Pfizer, be afraid of Zach. All right?
To be fair, he does go against all of these big companies quite a lot. Actually, he does need security, probably, realistically.
All right, I want to show you guys my fridge. I know you're stoked about this part. Very simple. I don't eat a lot of food. Roast chicken for Zach. That's Zach's food over there. I got honey. This whole part right here is honey, some lineage honey. I got some lineage beef tallow. I got diamond sea salt. So if you guys want to see a video I did about salt, I was surprised to learn a lot of the salts that I was using. I were pretty high in heavy metals. So the diamond kosher salt, at least in that one test, came out good. So I got the diamond kosher salt.
I don't get why he uses the salt. It dehydrates you. It's so toxic for your body. It's been proven to kill your cells in studies. Really strange. But then again,
there's an ideal sodium intake. If you don't eat enough sodium, that can increase your risk of death. But if you eat too much, that also increases your risk of death. So you do need some salt.
he also uses a lot of honey. You can eat some honey now and then, but I would never be able to eat that much honey. I eat honey every few months, maybe a little bit. Really, just the thought of honey makes me not nauseous, but I just don't like it. There's very few honeys that I actually like.
We got some raw cow's milk. You guys can see this in the light. Look at all that cream right there. That's what raw milk's about, guys. All of that is cream. Here's milk. That's one of the things raw milk's amazing for. I got some grass-fed 80-20 ground beef, some bone broth. This is all butter. You can never have too much butter. I got some cut up cantaloupe here. This is some cooked squash. There's some more salt in the back there. I got oranges here for orange juice, cantaloupe, cucumber. There's no sauces. There's no processed foods in here. Over here I got some heart and soil. So I got a full package, which is testable and liver I take in the morning. I got some grass-fed collagen, heart and soil. In case you guys.
I don't know why he does that. Why he just doesn't eat raw organs. I don't get it. Yeah, he wants to promote the company because it's his company where he works with them, whatever the case, he makes money from it. I get.
Dude, he's aged like 20 years in like 3 or 4 years. Where's an older photo? Yeah. I think that was an older photo, and there's some other one. Yeah, that was an older one. I think this is from like 5 years ago, maybe. But like, the difference. Like, look at the size of his neck. And now he has like this little weak pencil neck. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, he's just getting skinny and frail.
That, yeah, and there could be worse things that he could be selling. At least it comes from real organs, as far as I know.
Didn't know. I found in hardened soil, and I found in lineage, I believe.
Yeah, that's what financed these houses. Nothing wrong with that. There's probably some people out there who really have no access to any organs. I don't know where that would be. I guess there could be a place out there. Let's say that you live in the mountains, but then you could hunt wild animals. Maybe there's just some place where all the organs are bad. Then you want to order that. Yeah, okay.
You will see this, and you'll notice there's no Wi-Fi in my house. That's because I'm doing this sort of no RF EMF experiment. I don't want any RFs in my house. And by doing this is not on Wi-Fi. It's just an internet router, and I can run cables to my computer and my phone. I'll show you guys that here in the kitchen. I don't know if you guys knew this, but you can take an Ethernet cable, plug it directly into your computer. It's much more stable than Wi-Fi. And then, depending on what you think about how Wi-Fi is affecting human physiology, you have no RF EMF. You can also do it with your iPhone. I have an iPhone 13 because I'm old school. There's a lightning, Ethernet's a lightning connector, so I can plug the Ethernet cable directly into my phone, and my phone can remain completely on airplane mode. In case you got...
Yep, this is very good. Good suggestions, yeah.
Oral-B Glide floss had very high levels of PFAs, forever chemicals. So I use a silk floss. I use a boar's hair toothbrush because I don't want microplastics from
I noticed that his eyes always look red. Must be the surfing, that's what people say.
Toothbrush bristles going into my mouth. I don't use toothpaste, I just brush my teeth with water.
That's funny, that's what I do. I don't do that very often. I didn't brush my teeth for years, or maybe like once a year, when maybe something was stuck or something, I don't know. But nowadays I brush my teeth maybe like once a week. I feel like you don't really need to do it, but I also felt like not brushing the teeth for years was also not a good idea. You gotta find something in between. But really, naturally, there's no actual need. I think it just depends at the end of the day what you eat. If you only eat organs and fat, maybe no fruits at all, it's better. I'm not sure. Maybe you can tell me about your experience. It really depends on the diet. I do eat fruits. It does, I think, make a difference.
Toothpaste is a scam. I definitely don't want extra fluoride. Just so you know, there's no fluoride in my water because my water comes from a spring here in my house in Costa Rica. If you have municipal water at your house, you should put a shower filter on your shower because remember that when you are showering, you are inhaling all those chemicals and you are absorbing PFAs, forever chemicals, chlorine, triethylamethanes, chlorine derivatives from the water. So I don't need to do it here because I'm on spring water, but if you are on municipal water, think about having
Yeah, that's a good suggestion, and I like how informed he is about everything. Yep.
Shower filter in your shower. That's it. I mean, there's nothing else here in my bathroom. I wear contacts.
I just wanted to see who was filming him, just some guy. Could have hoped that it's his girlfriend, but whatever.
I've also got like a little martial arts area down here with the mats. This is the Beth.
Like I said, he would 100% not be skating if he had children. No way. He would be way too busy with them. He would have fun with them, real fun. This is not fun. This is just a way to fill his emptiness, the void in his life, which can never work.
See you in the world, skate ramp. You can see the ocean out there. The trees are kind of grown in, but check this out over here. So the guanabana in my kitchen came from this tree right here. I guess there's no more guanabanas on the tree, so you can't really tell, but that's a guanabana tree. There's a coconut tree right there. That's a starfruit tree. All right, I'm gonna clean this ramp and we'll go skate.
It would be a lot more interesting to watch him teach his little children how to skate. Who wants to see a middle-aged guy skating at his failure here? Like on YouTube, yeah. You just...
All right, so this is my pride and joy. This is the pool. Got the shallow area here. The deep area, which is 3.5 meters.
Imagine he would be standing there and there would be like 3-4 children. Hey, daddy, can we go into the pool? Yeah, of course. And then there's...
I'm showing the jump, and then what I prefer to do here, what I do most of
This is coming from the guy who tried to kill his child. He paid somebody to throw a Molotov cocktail into his child's bedroom. Sadian.
Saladino and Gotis are disgusting, dude. You woo, they only brush their teeth once a year, no toothpaste, it's chemicals, brew. Ooh. Fucking retards, fluoride is great for teeth health. Fucking chimps.
Yep. You know, they're just fucking retards. Retards be retards. Thanks for the donation, broski.
time is, I just go to the bottom of this pool, you have to equalize your ears and spend time breath holding. I don't do it by myself. Do not hold your breath in water by yourself, guys. That's how people die. Never hyperventilate before you breath holding, but as a surfer, I really enjoy spending time under the water. I really enjoy spending time holding my breath in the bottom of the pool. I'll show you guys a little bit of that. I just love having the mask and just swimming around that deep area of the pool. It just feels so cool to me. So, and obviously, the view is amazing. Got like a hot tub here, which is an infinity, sort of like a seamless hot tub. So this is a hot tub, rest of the pool. Costa Rica is amazing, guys. Even without having to heat the pool, it's usually at 85 degrees, and the hot tub obviously goes like 104. So I haven't really had many people in the hot tub. I think the most people got in the hot tub was like 4, but you know, maybe soon I'll get more people down in the hot tub and we'll break the record there. So, but yeah, this is an amazing view. Look out, guys. And
just some random people, colleagues, friends that come over, maybe from the US to visit you. A lot of them.
All right, guys, let's send it. Here we go.
Wow.
I can guarantee you one of these days, if he keeps doing this, he's gonna fuck up and like paralyze himself or break his leg or something.
Oh, cool, Paul. Cool, or whatever.
We'll show you guys that. Every time I jump, Zach the dog comes over to make sure I'm okay. What, sweetie? I'm good.
This is it. That's all that you need to see. The only one who cares about him, and he doesn't even, he only wants food from him. Okay, dogs do get attached to people, to be fair. But yeah, there's only the dog. And he's... Everything that I just say what I want, it's a bit harder. You don't even want to live to live. Like I said...
Well, Spherage is dumb, but we already knew